Hey friends, it's the weekend. My name is Jackie. This is Jackie Does Keto. Just checking in with you guys. Got a wee kind of a little vloggy situation, a little bit of prep for the week ahead. My name is Jackie. This is Jackie Does Keto, and I share keto related content, a little bit of vloggy sometimes. Basically at the moment I am churning through some of my stash because I want to do a nice big cooking weekend for you guys in a couple of weeks time. I've got some time off work, so I'm churning through my bits and bobs, but I'm going to share that with you. I'm also going to share with you first what I ate this week for my meals. Nothing too exciting, but people ask about it, so I'm going to share it with you. Also got some groceries as well. My haul is due, my grocery delivery is due imminently, so I'll share it with you. Also, just a little package come. I'll be honest, I'm a bit concerned about the availability of shrubbery and greenery in the shops for food over winter. They basically said that it's going to be going on for a while and live with it. So I've ordered quite a few extra vegetable cans in the shopping this week to build up a little supply, but I've also decided to grow my own. I am a very bad gardener. I've got fantasies and dreams of being a homesteader one day, having my own plot and growing loads of veggies and fruits and making my own things, but I haven't got the land for it at the moment. But I have bought some packaging. Actually, I'll flip around and show you guys what I've picked up. But if you're not ready, press the subscribe button. I make keto content, I vlog, and just checking with you guys. I lost over £100. I'm still chipping away at it. I've got a long way to go. So if that's your jam as well, press the button. But let's flip you around. So I kind of panicked last weekend. I thought I need to start growing some more of my own. I've got some seeds, so I'm going to dig those out as well. And I've got here 10 Swiss chard, rainbow chard, sorry. And they're like little plugs, and you just put them in the ground and they should grow. I think all of these things should be ready from December onwards, which is going to be great. I've also got some perpetual spinach plants. I think I'm going to grab some compost and put these in pots, I think, to keep them away. I think I'm going to have enough room in my beds, but so I've got 10 perpetual spinaches. And again, I've never actually had a rainbow chard, but I know that you can just chop it, fry it, have it in salads, boil it, all that stuff, basically as a nice leafy side. And it is Monday's dinner. I've got that other burger that I got with some cheese in there, some keto barbecue sauce and keto ketchup, salad, cheese, mayo, and a little bit of guac. And it's Tuesday and we couldn't be bothered to cook, and we bought a McDonald's, and I've got bunless cheeseburgers. I know I've got 3 of them with extra bacon. Well, it's Wednesday and it's really warm, but I've got stuff I've got to cook. So I've got a couple of these fellas in my shop. One's for Paul, which is like a chicken thing. And I've got this tandoori chicken for me. And it's basically like a tray thing. I need to open it up. I think put the sauce all over it. I'm not sure. But 40 minutes in the oven. Half of this, because it serves 2. Half of this is 3.5 carbs. And I'm going to serve it one of these. I keep forgetting how much I like this, and I'd found it in the cupboard, and I was like, yeah, it's curried mustard leaf, and it is like cream spinach, but instead of cream, it's like curried. It's really, really nice. It's not too hot. It's like just like a real nice warmth. So I have got cauliflower, broccoli, rice, but instead of that, I'm going to use that because I just really fancied it. And that's going to be my tea for tonight. There you go. It does not look appetising, but I know it's going to be bomb. And yesterday I had the same as the day before with the chicken and the spinachy thing. And tonight I've got chicken and chorizo skewers from a US sticker that I bought, I forgot about, and just some cucumber and a big stack of lemon pepper mayo, which I wasn't keen on, but it's another thing gone from the fridge. So yeah, well, it's about 12:30. Our shopping's due in a couple of hours, so while that's waiting, I bought these reduced items yesterday, which is always welcome. A little bit of money off, and some sausages as well. These are Toulouse-inspired, French-style sausages. So what I'm going to do while I'm waiting, I'm going to pop just the chicken in the oven and the sausages as well. Have them for kind of snacking on. These are quite low, if I recall. These are 1 carb per sausage. Perfect. Whole chicken, and that's quite a good size for a medium, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to season off with a bit of paprika, chicken seasoning, put some garlic inside them. Just found a couple of things of garlic. And then 20 minutes from the end, I'm going to drizzle in one of these. And then I'm going to put it back in the oven to make it more like a peri-peri Portuguese spicy hot chicken. One of the reasons why I'm doing my little fridge clearance thing is I want to use up some stuff in the cupboard as well. And then make ready meals with it. I'm sure one of these will appear in it at some point. But may as well use some now. Pop it in the oven for some time till it's cooked. Don't know, about half an hour and a half, whatever it is. And then I'll just shred the chicken up, have it in the fridge just for nibbling on, lazy lunch, lazy dinners, and for the next couple of days. And here are this week's groceries. This was £80. It's a lot. It's a lot of money for not a lot, I think, anyway. Okay, this is from Morrison's, by the way. So this is the more keto friendly end. I'll show you that first. Basic selection of like hams and things. That's just for snacking on when I've got the munchies. And I've got some roast beef for Paul and some corned beefy stuff. Just for nibbling on, really nothing intentional. Got my cream and my almond milk for when I have coffee. Couple of spices. I've got some thyme and some Italian because I ran out of them and I needed them. I've got some more pork. I bought some pork yesterday in my clearance haul, a bit more than this I think it was, but it's on reduced sticker. And so last week I made a Thai green curry and I've got some of the paste left, and I thought rather than leaving it in the fridge, forgetting about it and then throwing it away in a month, I'm actually going to use it. And the pork I had last week was really good, so I'm going to make a double portion of the pork Thai curry to have in the week. So that I'm excited about that really because it was really good. Just a pack of bacon for whenever. I didn't get eggs this week, I forgot, but that's okay. But more nuts. I had some nuts last week and I really enjoyed it. It's been a while. I made some nut snack bags with some granola in there. I made some trail mix. That was really good. I've also got some coconut milk, which is what I use for the Thai curry for the pork. Now, there's some veggies there. I don't usually get tinned veg a great deal, but one, I'm trying to clean my freezer and haven't got any room for frozen veggies. But like I mentioned earlier, I am concerned about prices and availability. They had no tin carrots, no tin peas. This is pretty much what I could pick up. And they're really expensive. Example, sliced mushrooms, which I don't eat because I don't like mushrooms, but I got them for Paul. This was 90p. This used to be about 47. 9 months ago. And it's only a small tin. So it's kind of an example of what's happening with the prices right now. So I'm going to try, as I see things, grab a few tins, pop them away, not just in case for whatever, but availability. Also, if we get some crazy weather over winter, we're not able to get to shops very easily, or we can't get our food delivered very easily, we've got some backup, and obviously tins last forever-ish. So likewise, I think these were 90p. These are tiny. These used to be about 38p. So not brilliant, but obviously I don't eat those. They're for Paul as like a backup thing. Also, I haven't had any for ages. Got some sauerkraut. This is not too expensive. I think this is a 180, which is pretty good for all of that. So, and I quite like sauerkraut. So I'm going to have some of that. I might get another jar next week and put that away. Likewise with the pickles. I really like pickles. These are the lowest ones I could find because everything else they add sugars to, but this particular brand they don't add sugars to. So again, I might get same again of those next week. And then an easy onions for just for ease, really, just for cooking. If you want to use, if you know you're going to be using a lot of onions, it's helpful to have them more pre-tinned and also pre-portioned so you know how many carbs you're going to get. And that is the keto side. Now I've got Paul, so it's not a lot of food here, man. Feels like I've forgotten some, but I don't think I have. It's just, it's really expensive. Got another package of these for heaters. Paul might have some heaters next week. Got any sweeties and here's mints. More paracetamol and things. I think again, I suspect these are the sorts of things that are going to be difficult to get hold of as the season comes. And people start to get colds and things again as well and get feeling unwell because they're back to things. So I'm going to got a little stockpile of those. A couple of desserts for him and some breakfasty bars. He likes those. And some Crispies and a loaf. Got a couple of little tins of beans. Again, beans are something that we can stock up on because it's a cheap and easy meal for him. And again, they get expensive. Salad cream. And the last sort of thing, apart from the cat food, is this ready meal. Now, I saw this and I thought, I'll take a look at the carbs. I got a jalfrezi and a korma. And basically, equivalent of one of the, we're going to split it in half, have half each. But equivalent of one of these is about 15 carbs. So I've only had 3 sausages today. So for dinner, I'm going to be having basically half and half of this with Paul. He'll have the naan. He'll have the rice. I've got some cauliflower broccoli. Cauliflower broccoli. So I picked up from Aldi. I think in the week it was on special. So I'll have some of this. But there's 8 carbs in the whole packet, I think, if I remember rightly. But I think that's going to be too much, I think. But even if I had all of that, that would make it around, what, 24 carbs. And I'm okay with that as a Sunday treat. If it only is that, it costs £6 and that would cost over 20 quid in a takeaway. So take costs down, have a nice takeaway style evening, very little cooking. I'd like to keep around about 20 carbs. Well, ideally between 10 and 20. But as a Saturday night treat, I'm going to have that. I think the gel freezers are slightly lower, but yeah. And that is the Saturday night plans. That's the veggies. I've got to find a space for them. This is the cupboard I've got to sort out. This is my on my to-do list. Look how terrible it is. Can't even see it. Can't even see it. That's a task for today as well. It's just after 5, and we're going to probably maybe mill in about 45 minutes. Going to quickly cook up this pork Thai curry. This is a curry paste I opened last week. There's about half of it left, maybe, and I didn't want to waste it. Obviously got some pork on yellow sticky, but I thought, hell, why not? Let's go the whole hog and use all of that up. So all I'm going to do now is fry this pork in my pan in some oil. I'll find some oil in the cupboard. I'm going to fry it up. Also got some peppers here. Thought I'd just throw a yellow one in there. Found some of these dubious looking green onions circling the drain, so I'm going to chop those up as well. These are the green onions that I got on my pen. Some of them look a bit dodgy, but I'll wash and trim all those up. All I'm going to do is going to throw it in a pan, fry it up and cover it in the sauce. Coconut milk to make it nice and thick and rich, and then divide it up probably by 3. I'll see what it looks like, and that'd be a couple of dinners for me for next week, done and dusted out the door for not too much money. I'd probably say the whole lot, what, about £7? And I've forgotten to mention, last week I did my weigh-in. I didn't post it on YouTube. So if you don't follow me elsewhere, you would have seen I dropped from 246 down to 241. So yes, I have had a bit of a weight loss, so that was really awesome. And thank you very much again for your lovely comments. I am feeling pretty much myself again now. The only thing I need to do now is get myself moving in the gym, get my body moving. As autumn's coming, I know I'm not going to want to do it, but I need to. So that is the plan. I'm also going to be spending time in the garden, and once autumn comes, I think I'm going to be working out indoors as well at lunchtime rather than being in the garden. So that's my update. I apologise for not posting my weigh-in last week, but if you follow me on Instagram, you will see updates and things there as well. And it's my Saturday night takeaway. We picked the korma, which is the worst choice really because it's full of sugar, and a jalfrezi and the broccoli cauliflower rice. This is like my 20 carb or whatever it is meal. I wouldn't have the korma next time. I just needed to try it, and because it's my favourite, obviously, because it's sweet. Anyway, that's Saturday tea. Good morning. It is Sunday. I think it's actually Sunday afternoon. Hello, how are you doing? And 2 projects for today. One is to get my pantry cupboard sorted out. I did bragalicious about it last week and I didn't get around to doing it. I just did the one that's up there, which is still in a good state. Another one is to do gardening. So I want to get all these tinned veggies that I got yesterday in this cupboard, which is, it's not good. It's not good. It's overflowing already. So I need to work some magic. I have grabbed a random container box if I need it for things like spices and stuff. I think I will. I've also got these in our last IKEA haul. These are like shelves that you can put in. I may use those. It's going to be a bit of a boring project. Clean it out, grab a bag, throw some stuff away, which is really hard for me. But that is the first project to get done today. I'm excited to see what I've got in there that I've forgotten about. I've grabbed a note paper and a pen so I can make a list of sort of food ideas, meal plan ideas, and anything I need to replace because it's really, really, really badly out of date. But that's going to probably be the next hour. Drink some coffee, get it done. The top shelf is tidy, and this is what I've pulled out and rearranged. I've got the 4 boxes, which is what I had in it before. I've got one I've rearranged. This is pretty much all Indian spices or like a Caribbean spice. We've got a lot, and this is quite surprised me. This is purely just that kind of spice. So it has inspired me to put loads of tomatoes on my shopping list. Shocker, they're expensive, so that I can start making more and more spices, use more and more spices, so that use some of these guys up. I'm also going to use these for more keto curries, so that's really good. Hopefully by the end of the year that'll all be cleared, not in a bad way, but it's good just to use up what you got, otherwise it will go off. These are the non-spiced seasonings, again, really good. I actually had less than I thought because it was all clogged up with curry powder, which is fine. I've got my paprika, I've got 2 lots of fajita seasonings, I've got 2 lots of cinnamon. I keep buying more things because I can't find them. So again, this is good. I'm not too fussed about this too much. I found that Chipotle I bought a little while ago, so I've used it in my meal prep. A couple of fajita seasonings for Paul. But generally, I'm really happy with that. Nothing I'm in a rush to get rid of. I have got this teriyaki though, which is a bit, I may discard that. I'm not sure how I feel, if I'm going to force myself to use it for the sake of it. But no, let's get rid of it. I think we'd just be forcing myself to use it. Next one I've got here, which is more baking stuff. This is more baking here. I've got my big bag of random flavourings, which I really like. I completely forgot I got them. And last year I made so many things like keto cookies and little cakes and that kind of thing. The homemade donuts. So I think I'm going to make some of those again this autumn and this winter, because they can freeze absolutely fine, and use up some of my flavourings and just for things. I've also got some hot chocolate sort of cocoa powder. This is the lowest one that I could find. I think it was Tesco's, if it's still being made. It is a couple of years old, so I should really throw it, but you know, I won't. I was using it to make a keto hot chocolate, basically using almond milk, cocoa powder as a sweetener, and making it up that way. So again, I might use some of that for baking or for making hot chocolates this winter. And this is just my general keto baking section with my chaffle maker, which I've not bought out for a very long time, not in a serious capacity. So I think I'm going to be making some chaffles for the freezer when I do my freezer set session. But I've got my sweeteners, I've got brown fake keto sugar, I've got white sugar, I've got some flaxseed. I do need some ideas what to do with flaxseed. I'm guessing maybe making some bagels might be an idea. Can I put flaxseed in it? I'll have a little research. I've got a completely brand new almond flour, a half one. Almond flour does go off because the nuts will go rancid, so I'm not fussed about dates on most things, but that'd be something that I would, because it's a bit quite expensive. Also got my everything bagel seasoning, so again, definitely going to be making some bagels, I think, with some of that in the mixture. But yeah, that is my top shelf done. Haven't thrown a lot away, but it has given me lots of ideas, which has been really helpful. They also have 2 lots of mustard, so I need to start using it up. I think I might do it's like a honey mustard, pork maybe. With that, make some sort of something that like a bake with that. But that's the first lot I'll be putting away. Now I'm going to tackle the bottom, which is a much bigger beast. Ooh, second shelf, got some highlights for you. So I found loads more stuff that I didn't know I had. I'm kind of putting it all together. I found a load of these Indian spices that I picked up from Spice and Tice. They are nice. I forgot I got them, but also I kind of feel that the company's a bit of a pyramid scheme situation. I don't know, but the food's nice, so maybe I shouldn't say that. But there's loads of like curry kits, so I'm going to add all these into my curry spice box, along with some vindaloo paste I found and some jerk paste. Delicious. Found a few more veggies. I found 2 tins of jackfruit I completely forgot about. Whole can's got like 4 carbs in it, so what I might do next time I do make a curry, drain it off, and along with my chicken I just add in some jackfruit as well, just to use it up. Pad it out a little bit, I don't mind, give it a little bit of oomph. Jackfruit is if you've never used it before, is quite a good vegan alternative to meat. It's got a very similar texture and absorbs flavour. So maybe I'll make a real spicy curry using one of them and see how that goes. Found some pesto. I'm going to make some pesto pizza, some keto pizza, using that as a base. That'll be real good. And just some odds and ends. I completely forgot. I snaggled 2 of these in the spring. Everyone's going on about it, and it is nice. It is just a very creamy chicken, but the reason why everyone was really pumped about it is because the carbs are bugger all, really low. I don't know how they do it, witchcraft, don't know. But I might make, I think what I made with it before is I made a chicken pot pie, so maybe I'll make chicken pot pie. Very good. Found some odds and a couple of Frank's hot sauce wings. I'm going to be making a enchilada, baked fajita wrapped enchilada kind of situation, so I'll be saving those. And I've got some hot sauce. I go through Nando's hot sauce quite frequently, so I'm not fussed about that. Some jars for Paul to make curries and things. Found this kit that I bought him. He pulled a face and I bought it for him. But the wraps inside it have expired, but I'm going to pull out the paste and add that into my curry box. Tuna, I found some crab I kind of half forgot about. Bits and bobs. These noodles, which I think everyone's tried, who's been on a diet and either gone, oh, these are all right, or gone, oh my god, they're gross. I've never tried them. I know the top tip I see, you just rinse them like crazy. Keep rinsing and rinsing and rinsing them because they smell fishy. But once you rinse them, they're okay. Found these guys. These are an Aldi thing as well. I just didn't like them. They are very low carb, but I'm going to bin those. I just didn't enjoy them. Found these I keep finding these things and go, oh, this looks nice. And then I forget that I got them. Like powdered mixes for chilies and things. These are not keto, but these are going to be for Paul. So I've pulled together like a pasta box. Pasta sauce is pasta in it, so I'm going to put spaghetti bolognese one in there. So when Paul wants a pasta dish, now I've mastered the best pasta in the world, I'll just grab out my pasta stuff and start using all that. Rices, I got some more cauli rice for me, crackers of Paul. We didn't realise how low we were on regular rice. Been making lists and putting things in my shopping basket, and that's there. And I've also got 2 pouches, apart from the keto stuff, of this Diet Keto protein powder. I am going to bite the bullet and just start going back into the gym. I think it's going to be a fake it till you make it till you want to go kind of situation, but I'm going to have to fake it till I make it. So I'll be cracking open. I've got 2 of them. I got those on a glitch. I think they should have been like 28 quid each, and I got 2 of them for like a tenner. And then the company stopped doing it really quickly. I think they realised I had a glitch. Veggies that I bought this week, found this is, see, we don't actually use real sugar. This is sugar I was given as a trial for manufacturers about 4 years ago to do some baking, and it's still there. I found some odd ends of coffee, which is brilliant, and I don't know what this is. Don't know. Smelt it. Smells vaguely of strawberries. Don't know. So I'm going to throw that away. Found my moulds as well. Yes, it's looking good. I've got some good ideas. Way more spices and things than I realised. And less food than I realised. It's all like other bits. So it is a bit of an eye-opener as always. But yeah, putting this all back, making up some clams, chicken pot pies, tuna, delicious. But it has been really, really helpful to inspire me about what I'm going to be cooking. Well, I'm glad that is done. I'm really pleased it's out of the way. But I have to confess I'm pretty low energy and I've got gardening to do. And often I can go, well, don't have to. But I really do, because I need to start getting those little plant starts in the ground. Just had some compost delivered. So that's going to help. That's my project for next week, is most of that stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give myself 20 minutes in the house to have a little whiz around, tidy up, get that stuff done so I can mentally settle. And then ring fence in my mind, 2 hours in the garden. But if I don't do it, I'm just going to start with the essentials, trying to get that Swiss chard or the rainbow chard in the ground. And that's it for the day. I also want to get my cucumbers up and out. I've got a few little cucumbers to have. I might have this for dinner. And just that's it. I just want to try and be kind to myself and have some coffee as well. So yeah, I think a coffee, some Slim Fast stuff in it, and just see what I can do and not overdo it. And that's it. Try to enjoy some time outside. Well, I've opened them up and they look really healthy. Obviously, I didn't get what I asked for, but and they look, what they sent me looks cracking. Some company called Primrose, and it was the only company I could find that still had plant starts, to be honest, for winter veggies. These are chard. They're obviously nice and distinct. So that's those. And I've got, so I think these are the mustard, and that is the spinach. I've ordered some raised beds, and some compost, which you get here in the next few days. But yeah, I think I'm going to put the chard in this bed. It's sad to say goodbye to some beautiful things, but it's been a rubbish summer anyway. So I'm going to cut a lot of this back, use some of the cuttings as the basis of my beds, because you can, why not, and compost in place. I've also got this, which I think is, I can't remember, I think it's going to be a cauliflower or a cabbage. Don't know, let me know. But yeah, I'm going to keep what I can that's nice. Cut back all my primroses. I think is it primrose? Primula? Cut those back. Got some garlic. I've still got some peppers. They're still doing the thing. But cut everything else back and just get my chard. It's rainbow chard. I'm going to get that in this bed here. Dot it all around, and hopefully we'll get a nice crop for those. I've got a doodle, my laundry. Yeah, and then the rest is going to go in raised beds. So I have cleared this up a little bit. Put my chard in. I've got all 10 plugs in there. Don't know how well it's going to do. This area is actually started to rain, but it's permanently dry because of the overhanging trees. So even in winter, I'm going to be really careful to make sure it gets plenty of water. So yeah, that's my little first wave of crops. Then I've just got to put in my other ones Tuesday, I think. Whew. And a bit more prep for next week. I'm going to make those trail mix bags again. I really enjoyed those. I had some of this granola. There's only that much left, so I'm going to do 20 grams pop. I'll probably only get 3 days, maybe, out of that. Got some flaked almonds still from last week, but if not, I've got some whole almonds and some walnuts, so 20 grams a pop of whatever, till I run out of those. Don't think I showed you, but I also got my cucumbers harvest and a couple of strawberries. But yeah, that's the sum of my cucumbers. I think it was a variety that I got this year. So next year, much proper English cucumbers for me. And that's my snacks for next week. I'll probably have those for snacking on next week. Dipping those in some nice cucumber mint dip. And that is us for the week done. Doesn't look very sexy, beige as always. So I've got 3 pots of the chicken, but plain roast chicken with some of that Nando's seasoning and the peri-peri and all those things on there as well. So I'll probably either have that for main meal with some of my homegrown cucumbers on the side, or I'll grab some salad or something on where I'm out and about. I've got 3 pots of my 10 carb Thai green pork curry. Looks good. I made up some of those lovely snack bags, and I found in the freezer some eggy breakfasty bites which I made about 2 months ago. Completely forgot about. I'm making space in the freezer, so getting this out rather than cooking some more stuff for breakfast. I'm gonna have those guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I really do appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much for all of your lovely comments and things, and all your suggestions about future meal preps and stuff. If you're not already, press that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.